Hey everyone, it's quick and easy day today, and we are making a Halloween project, but you can convert this into any project. As I always say, you can use the boxes and bags and stuff that I do for any occasion, but we are making one for Halloween. Isn't this cute? Super, super easy to do. I am using some dies. I love using these dies for boxes and stuff, these larger dies. And this one is called Fright Night that I'm using, and I'm just using the dies, and I'm using a new stamp set that is coming September 3rd, which is this sign design. So this one's going to be an online exclusive, but look at this is for every occasion. It has New Year's, Thanksgiving, trick or treat, and then birthday, merry and bright, and then it has this extra one, which is what I used on here. And yeah, these are so cute, and it's got a punch that goes with it, so the bundle is, you save 10%. And this is the Fright Night, and I am using this large stamp here, and that is all I'm using from this one. But the dies come with this as well, so here's the ones. But you know, I like to do just really sweet and cute Halloween. I don't really like to do spooky, but I love this. I almost just use this on it, but I just wanted to change it up. So you can just use this if you have this stamp set, but yeah. And I am using Timid Tiger on this, and I'm also using Night of Navy with this, not black. I just wanted it to be a little bit different. So it just opens on the side right here. But yeah, these are so fun to do because they're so easy, and they're really cute. This is a really cute one for a classroom, because they're not really big and it's super simple to do. All right, let's get started with this. So for those of you who are new, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Angie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. Most of my things are 3D, although I keep saying I'm going to get back into putting cards in this, but I just haven't had the time. It's just been a crazy, crazy year this year. So, but I do want to get back into making some cards and having an extra video for that. All right, so we are going to start off with a piece of Timid Tiger that's 6.5 by 4.25. And if you are new, I put an inspiration sheet on all my projects on my blog, which is StampingWithAmore.com. So I cut 2 of these larger dies. These are the dies that I'm using. I'm using the large one and the next smallest one. And this one's going to be like our mat for it. So I got some thick basic white, and that's what we're going to stamp on. So we're going to start stamping first so we can get all our stuff together. I'm going to use this piece for this and some Night of Navy. And I like to take the pad when there's a larger image. I always take the pad. And this is kind of has a worn look. It's not a solid stripe. It's kind of got a little bit of a worn look to it. And I like that about it. It's really cute. It kind of makes it more Halloween-y. Is that even a word, y'all? And so that's what it looks like. It's so cute. And then we are going to stamp. Let me grab my mat for these. These are the photopolymers, so I like to use the mat. And we're going to stamp this one in the Night of Navy. This is the little frame. We're going to punch that one out. And then we're going to do some Timid Tiger and Night of Navy on this one. So let me grab that one. And I am going to use the Be Sweet. And this, you stamp these both at the same time. I'm just going to stamp this with the Night of Navy, and then I'm going to use the, almost lost that one, Trick or Treat with the Timid Tiger. Just want to make sure I got that covered really good. I think I got it all. So, oh shoot, I forgot to move this up. So let me stamp that again. I forgot I have to. So let me just go ahead and stamp that up a little bit further, because you have to I want to stamp it inside. Here. And then the bee suite is down here. I didn't get the bee suite very good, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to restamp the Night of Navy, the bee suite, because I'm going to cut that out separately anyway. I think I got it all now. Let's do that right there. All right. But it's meant to be stamped together. You can cut them apart if you like it that way. Might be easier. So I'm going to grab my sign design punch, and we are going to, I think I'm going to have to cut this a little shorter, so I can get my punch in there and line it up real good. And we're just going to punch that out. And then I am using the curved label punch to punch this one out. So I am going to cut here so I can get in there. And we're going to line this up here, and you want to line it up in the center. And then punch that. Let me get this all out of the way now. And I'm going to cut the bee suite smaller. And that's what we're going to use for that. All right, so I'm going to set those aside. I am going to take my die here, and we're going to cut out this one and just line that up, and I'm going to be right back with that. Okay, so I have that all ready to go. Let's make the box. So we are going to score first this bottom piece, and we are going to score on the 6.5 inch side at 1/2, 1.5, 3.5, and 4.5. And then you're going to turn it, and you are going to score it on the 5.25 inch side at 1/2, 1.5, and 4.25. And that's it. All right, so we are going to cut. There's these 2 squares right here. You want to leave those, and you want to cut off this top corner here. Then you're going to cut down on these. You're going to cut these 2 out here. This side has got the 1/2 inch. It's going to be our glue tab. I'm going to cut this in half here and on this side. And then I'm going to cut into these. And then we are cutting in here. And we're going to cut this bottom one off here. And then we're going to cut into here. This is the bottom part. I'm going to cut these. I'm leaving these pretty straight. I'm just going to take a tiny bit off there, tiny bit, just so it closes nicer underneath. It helps if you take just a tiny bit off there. And then this one too. And then just one little tiny bit there. And here. All right, this is what it's going to look like. We are going to sharpen all the score marks. All right, now we're going to add our adhesive right here. Let's see if my Seal Plus is going to be nice to me today. And we're just going to fold that over, seal that up, and then we're going to do the bottom. And it doesn't matter which side on here that you're going to close, because it's not going to be important on this box. And then we're going to fold these in and close our top. And there's our little box. This box is 2 inches by 2 3/4, and it's 1 inch thick. All right, so let's grab our pieces. This is so easy, y'all. We're going to add some wet glue to the top here. I like using wet glue on this part because I can line them up really good. So we're going to add wet glue here. And this does have sides, by the way, so you want to put that side on there. And I'm lining it up inside of these corners here, this kind of square area. And then we are going to do this side. And I try to just line it up by looking at it like that. So that is it for that. And then we're going to go ahead and add this little piece here. This is kind of like our mat piece. And you can do either side. And then we are going to use some of our Secret C here. I use Night of Navy, but this matches it really good. And I'm just folding it here. I'm going to put a piece of CL Plus there. And then I'm going to put another little strip here to hold that down. Then we're going to grab the Trick or Treat and we're going to add some dimensionals to this one right here. I think I'm going to use 4 on this one because when it has the ribbon, sometimes the ribbon gets a little bit in the way. And then we're just going to stick, I think I might have to move this up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. And then this is going to stick on here like that. I'm going to grab some mini dimensionals, just 2 for the sides of this one. And we're going to put that on the side here, like that. And that is it, y'all. So easy, so simple, and very quick to do. And it's going to be a great one for even co-workers or anything like that. Fill it with your favorite treats. It's a good size, so you can fill it with a lot of different treats and stuff. I hope you enjoyed this one, everyone. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. And also, the catalog goes live September 3rd. Yeah, I can't wait. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.